Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory, and it finished at the London Stadium. West Ham United 2, Arsenal 5. To be honest, this was a mad game. This was like I say mad. It was a mad first half. Second half was quite pedestrian and quite what you expect, really. First half, we started off really strong, dominant. Scored 2 goals in quick succession. Were 3-0 up in half an hour. Capitalised on poor defending by West Ham. We're a 4-0 up. Goals from goals from Gabriel, header from a corner. Work goal, team goal finished off by Trossard. You can definitely feel the difference having Ødegaard back in the team. And then a penalty scored by Ødegaard. And then, as I said, Havertz capitalising on a misplaced interception by Max Kilman for West Ham. 4-0 up, and you're thinking, oh, well, I don't really have to do very much here. I can just relax a little bit. Literally, as soon as I start thinking that, I think I actually thought to myself, well, Lopetegui's getting sacked after this game. He might still get sacked, I don't know. But yeah, Lopetegui's getting sacked after this game. And as soon as I thought that, Aaron Wan-Bissaka's through on goal and puts it past David Raya and it's 4-1. And it's like, okay, yeah, it's like very, very close to the end of the first half and it's 4-1. Like, surely that's just a consolation at this point. Even Gary Neville on commentary was saying, oh, it's a consolation at this point. Then they get a free kick, which is converted by Emerson, comes off the crossbar. Not very much Raya can do about it. I think for the goal that Wan-Bissaka scored, Trossard was caught napping when he was through on goal. Good finish, to be fair. And then, yeah, the free kick, nothing you can do about it. Really good free kick, nothing you can do about it from Emerson. It's now 4-2. And you're thinking, here we go again. Is it another 4-4 when we were 4-0 up against Newcastle many years ago, and went on to draw the game 4-4. And at this point, you start thinking, oh, what the hell is the second half going to be like? Then, fortunately, and I didn't really understand what happened, but apparently Fabianski punched Gabriel in the face, which is off the ball, but he went to punch the ball and missed the ball. And a penalty was given for hitting Gabriel in the face. Converted by Saka, gives us a little bit more breathing space. It's now 5-2. Overall, I think that it was a decent performance. I think second half we did what we had to do. We made sure to see the game out and manage it. And to be fair, I think by the 60th, 70th minute, West Ham had run out of ideas. They'd run out of ideas of what they were going to do. I think the penalty at the end of the first half just killed their momentum, and they didn't really have much. Raya didn't really have very much to do until like literally the end, when the ball came through to Ings and he got the shot. He got the shot away, but it thankfully went past the post on the other side, not goal side. So yeah, decent performance, takes us into second, at least for 24 hours, or at least for 12 hours until the Liverpool City game tomorrow. I think the best thing we're hoping for as Arsenal fans is a draw, just because either win. If City win, they'll go above us, I think, by 3 points. And obviously, if Liverpool win, they extend their lead to 11 points, which makes this whole catching them thing more and more insurmountable. It's something I always say. Stefan, who's been on this channel many times, big Man United fan, good friend of mine from where I work during the day before I'm fighting crime on YouTube, fighting bad takes on YouTube, so to speak. He always gets too optimistic when Man United win. And he's like, oh, we're only 3 points off top 4. And it's like, well, you're not really, because you've still got you've got to hope that everyone else drops points. And that's the case here. So we've got to hope for a draw. Hopefully, City turn up. I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe those words are coming out of my mouth. Yeah, hopefully City turn up and hold them to a draw at least. It'll be interesting to see anyway. I probably will be watching the game. I think Chelsea are playing Villa tomorrow as well, so that'll be interesting. I don't know if they're... Let me have a look. So Chelsea play Villa tomorrow at Stamford Bridge. If they win, they'll go into, what's their goal difference? 9. So they'll go into second until Liverpool play City, and then if Liverpool win, they'll go 11 points clear of Chelsea. Let's say if Chelsea won, we'll be in third. Brighton in fourth, Manchester City in fifth. And then I think that's how it works anyway, how it will work. But if City wins, City will probably go above, depending on how many goals they score, by how many goals they win by, I should say. They'll go above both Chelsea and Arsenal, assuming Chelsea will win tomorrow. So either, really and truthfully, we've got to hope that Chelsea drop points as well. That's the realism of this. For that sort of little bit of a blip earlier on before the last international break, Bournemouth, Brighton, Bournemouth, Newcastle, to some extent Chelsea, it's making it very difficult where we're counting on other teams to lose or to drop points, essentially. I think Brighton drew on Friday against Southampton, so that was not too bad. That sort of gave us the onus that if we won today, we'd go second. I think we're hoping for a draw. Oh well, I'm hoping for a draw in both games. Because if there's a draw in both games, we'll stay in second for the weekend. So and then we've got Manchester United on Wednesday, which I haven't actually asked Steph if he wants to be on this time, just because I've just been really, really busy. Work's been really busy. Where I work, there's a few changes coming in. Those in the UK will probably see them soon. So there's been a lot of stuff and people off, and at this time of year in the job I do, I tend to be covering quite a lot. So that's why I haven't really had time to ask him, because he's been busy as well working on this new thing. So I might shout. It might not be enough time just because the game is midweek, but if they win, he probably would come on afterwards. I think we'll leave it for this time, and then when we play them at Old Trafford in March, I want to say, I think is when we play them again. Yeah, 8th of March at the moment. When we play them again, so that will probably be. It seems I always do a preview with him in the second fixture rather than the first fixture. I'm actually thinking about involving another friend of mine from work who's a Newcastle fan, and getting him on for the previews for Newcastle. See what he does. See whether he likes the idea of that or not. But no. All in all, I'm happy with the win. Little bit disappointed that we conceded 2 goals in the way that we did. When we were so dominant, but I think really and truthfully the score doesn't really reflect the performance. I think we performed well enough to score the goals that we did and manage the game. So all in all, good, and let's see what happens tomorrow. It's all in God's hands now, whether Chelsea, City and Liverpool drop points. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Like and subscribe as always, and take care and stay safe.